UH Nation, James Mooney here, alongside my main man, Kobe. Q-Man is somewhere on 280, speeding over here. He'll probably have his own recap with Kobe, but it was straight Raw, Monstars,
Yeah.
marquee matchup.
It didn't look like one.
And I told Kurt, my joke to him was, I think a colonoscopy was more exciting than this championship game. Because that's what it looked like. It was lackluster, it was boring,
It was booty.
and you guys...
It was so booty.
And this is my problem with Monstars every time.
Yeah.
You guys just don't come with energy.
I figured it would have happened early in the season that we would lose a game playing like just a bunch of idiots. Figured at one point it was just gonna happen, and today was that day. Just booty.
How do you not come
Booty.
for a I understand a regular season game, but a championship game. Not to mention, Straight Raw had to replay their semifinal game. So they essentially got an extra game going into tonight's game. Do you think that played a factor? Or you guys were just bums?
Number one, we were bums. That's where you start at. We were just cheeks, booty, butt cheeks, and they had that extra practice game. Which I wish they would have lost that game. If they just lost that game, it would have been a different.
But how would that have changed your attitude, your mentality going to that? Because there was just no
Can't I
energy.
just have an excuse? I need an excuse. If they'd have lost that game, we would have won this thing. We would have won the whole thing, man. They should have lost that game. This is not fair. I'm talking to Craig about this.
Yo, Phil's hearing this right now and probably just scratching his head like, man, Kobe's talking some nonsense right now.
We were just terrible, man. Couldn't stop nobody. Couldn't score the ball. Couldn't pass the ball. It was just bad. It was just bad. And they was hitting everything.
I mean, I don't know what else to say here. Ed went off.
Yeah, he was wild.
Hit a couple of threes from the top of the key.
Straight.
Unguarded.
Yeah, because we were trying this new zone thing, and I don't think anybody knew what we was talking about.
Who organized that?
I don't know. It's inside the huddle stuff.
Man, your timeout must have been interesting.
I don't know. I was sulking in the corner.
You guys, towards the second half, or towards the end of the game, the second half, with about 8-9 minutes left, you guys went on a little run.
Yeah.
I think it was like a 26-point game. You got it to about 19. It seemed like, all right, here comes Monstars. And
They just kept hitting these threes, man.
John hit a three in the corner.
That's his favorite spot. I don't know why
Unguarded
he
and
ever
fell
gets
into
that
the
shot.
mat or fell into the curtain. I don't know why.
That's what John does, man. You don't come and pick up. That's routine John shot right there. Just in the corner, falling to the get back up, and when nobody touched him.
But again,
That's John
unguarded.
That's
What were you guys doing?
not playing basketball.
What were you guys doing before tonight's game?
I was taking a nap. I took a couple naps.
Did you take a group nap?
Nah, I just did that with my son. I was sleeping a lot. I don't know what they were doing. Courtney was at work. I don't know what Wayne does. Ryan's a firefighter, so he was probably playing Nintendo. I don't know what was going on, man. Oren, I'm sure he has a job. I don't know. This just bad, man. There's no excuse for playing that bad. There's no excuse for playing that bad. But I mean, you can't say it was just us playing bad. They played great.
They did. They
The
came
whole
with
team
energy.
played great.
They played they moved the ball well.
Yeah, they did.
I think Russ,
Bombing.
was bombing, and
Yeah.
he did his job at the point guard
Yeah,
position.
they like. It wasn't just us playing bad. They played real good. Like they played probably the best game I've seen them play outside of like the first two games when they were like a perfect team.
So if you had brought a little bit of energy, would you guys have won this game, or was it just straight Raw's night?
Who knows, man? Cause it's 20-point game. Like if it was like 10, you're like, yeah, we would have brought some more energy. We would have blew them out the water. But it was like 30 at one point. We was probably gonna lose that game. They were like, we would have had to match them with their like efficiency, cause they were like wilding. They were wilding the whole game.
So there's really not much else to talk about the game. It was just a bad game overall.
Poo-poo.
Straight Raw just brought it to you. You guys brought nothing.
Taki Dookie.
So you guys might have shot yourselves in the foot because moving forward now, we're having a combined playoff format.
That doesn't make sense.
What doesn't make
It's
sense?
not fair.
How's it not fair?
Cause we lost. Do it next year when we win.
No can't.
Fix it for us.
So we are now making the league a little bigger. We're expanding it between Berkeley Heights and Florham Park. So the competition is going to be a little bit more scattered.
Right.
You're not knowing really essentially who's on the other side of Berkeley Heights. You're going to face a team in a playoff situation where it could be one and done, which it would be. No scouting. And you guys, you come to a playoff game with that type of energy, you might not ever win a championship again. There won't be a Florham Park banner. It'll just be one banner, one trophy between Berkeley Heights and Florham Park. Mano y mano. You guys may have just blown it for you. Nate's gang, I heard, is coming back. Nate's fired up. He said he's got a good basketball player signed
Nate's the son, man. He's talking about Ernie.
Oh, sorry, Ernie.
Bums.
Well, Nate does some behind the scenes too, man. Nate's in Ernie's ear. So I don't know what to say. I mean, I think you guys may have blown a good opportunity to hang your third banner.
Well, maybe this is the wake up call. Let's stop playing like bums for, what was it, 44 minutes for 40 minutes of the game.
So do you like the idea of having the playoffs combined?
Yeah, that sounds very interesting. So it's going to be like the top 8 teams?
Everyone makes playoffs.
Wow. They have like 30 teams over there in Berkeley Heights.
No, they'll probably have about 6.
Jesus
you guys will
Christ.
probably have about 6. We'll have 12 teams that make the playoffs.
Wow.
Everyone plays, man.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
So you never know, and it'll all be based on standings. Tiebreakers will come down to points, this, that, and the other. But we are only going to have one banner.
Right.
So you might not ever see a banner in Florham Park again, thanks to you guys.
No. That's crazy. You're talking crazy, Moon.
Am I?
You're talking crazy, Moon.
Well, Q's not here, so someone's got to do
Talking
it.
crazy, Moon, man. It's a banner going up in there. Somebody gonna win it. Somebody from here gonna win it. Berkeley Heights. Unless it's the squad's coming back. Is the squad coming back?
I believe so.
Oh, maybe they'll win. Those are my guys. Can't pick them against us, but those are my guys.
And the interesting thing is, if anyone plays in both leagues come playoff time, they got to pick a team.
Whoa, Kurt. You know you're a traitor. You know Kurt's a traitor. Kurt gonna be in Berkeley Heights.
Yeah?
Yeah, because that guy's, he only played good over there, man. Sucks. Everybody sucks. Everybody sucks. Today sucks, yo. I'm going home, yo. Go home, man.
So, really and truly, there's not much else to say. We'll leave it at that. We do now have a new Ultimate Hoops Northeast group page. So, by all means, join it. All your news for training events, camps, clinics, our league events, open gyms, draft nights, whatever is going on in the Northeast, and you want to stay up to date with it, go to our Ultimate Hoops Northeast group page on Facebook. Kirk can direct you. Kobe will find it. It's there. Search it. Join it. Stay in tuned. We periscoped tonight's game, so you guys really are gonna, I don't even know if it's worth watching.
That was funky.
For you.
That was funky, bro.
Or anyone at home that wants to watch a game, but it's all there. It was all periscoped, man.
How about this? We take that and we take it down and we pull up like a Sixers game and put that in there.
That's a good.
Just like Al Iverson game, and then like superimpose my face on his body, and then we just have that game.
Okay, we won't do that. But thank you for trying and your effort.
It would have been better than watching this game, man.
Kobe, any final words? Going into the fall season that starts October 7th or so?
You did a much better job of telling everybody what's going on. Quash sucks.
Listen, man. Q-Man somewhere again on the turnpike or 280, you know, doing 360s in the parking lot. Who knows, man?
You're like an old man. You don't do that.
He's coming to do a recap.
The reason why I took so long
minute of the game.
Drive 20 on the highway. That's why it took me so long to get here. Oh man.
So UH Nation, that's a wrap for Florham Park. Summer League season, straight and raw. Champions. Kobe, it's been a pleasure.
Come back down, man. We'll give you something else to watch. Something better than that.
I hope so, because this was a waste of a trip.
Oh, that's bad.
Peace.
Oh, that hurt in so many.